welcome to Chamber Chat. It's good to have you here with us today. We are visiting today with Carla Miner, who is with the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Thanks for being here, Carla.
No problem.
Carla is our Director of Events, and she is working on the balloon rally, our famous Balloons and Bluegrass Festival. So tell us what's going on.
Well, yes, this is I believe our 4th annual Balloons and Bluegrass. Bluegrass is obviously a newer addition to it, and every year we're trying to add a different portion to it, maybe a different band, a different aspect to it. And so this year is going to be a fun year. It's going to be this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, November 4th, 5th, and 6th. On Friday the 4th, we'll have a balloon liftoff with 13 balloons from all of our elementary schools as well as our kindergarten. And so that's more than we've ever had before. So it's very exciting that portion of the event is still growing. And it's a great opportunity for the kids to actually see a hot air balloon, because it's probably their only opportunity to ever get to see something like this in their young lives.
They sort of get up close and personal. I mean, right? They actually take off from all the playgrounds.
Yeah, the playgrounds. Yeah. So, and right at 8 o'clock when school's about to start. So.
That's very cool.
And my understanding, as soon as the balloons take off, they all rush in and get to be a part of the whole event. So it's very exciting for them. I'm excited for them. I can't wait to see all their faces, because it'll be my first, obviously. And then Friday night, we'll have a reception for our balloonists as well as our sponsors and the crew, and we'll have that at the Pecos Inn, and it'll be a great opportunity for the sponsors to meet the pilots if they haven't, or be reunited with the pilots that they've sponsored in the previous years, and just keep growing that relationship that they've established already. And they each get to get a gift for participating, the balloonists as well as the sponsors, and it's a great opportunity to just have a great evening prior to the Saturday, Sunday opportunity. Then on Saturday morning, we'll lift off from Eagle Draw about 8 o'clock, which is 3 blocks north of Main Street and between 7th and 13th. And there'll be 20 balloonists that'll be taken off from Eagle Draw, and anybody can come and watch and possibly participate.
You might get pulled in.
Yeah, you might get pulled in from your car if we need help. And this is a very much a community involvement event where, the more the merrier, the more involvement. It's going to be a great opportunity if you want to participate in being a part of the hot air balloon experience. And then they'll lift off about 8-ish, and then immediately following about 9:30, we'll move on to the Derrick floor for all-day bluegrass music. We'll have the Gore Brothers, which is also going to be our MC, which they've been here before. We'll have Vintage, which is a Roswell resident, so people from Roswell, great. Roswell residents, please come on down and support your local bluegrass band. And then we'll also have Duke City Swamp Coolers, which they've been here before. And then our new addition is our 4th band, which is Danny Santos and Los Bluegrass Vatos.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And so that'll be a twist.
Yes.
Sounds like a little bit of a twist on your traditional bluegrass.
Yes, and they actually are a great band. I've heard them on their CDs, but they're also a large band. They're going to be just returning from a European tour prior to coming to our event.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, so they are a pretty large band from Texas, and so I'm quite excited to have that new addition, something to change it up. And then we'll do 2 45-minute halves for each of the bands. So if you don't get to see them in the morning, you can hear them again in the afternoon. And then to go along with the bands, we'll have a lot of vendors, food, arts and crafts.
How many vendors do we have? Do you know?
Gosh.
A bunch.
A bunch. I actually get them every day, honestly. People keep asking, and I try to squeeze them in wherever we can. And there's a lot of new ones, different vendors that we didn't have before. Also, we have a couple vendors that came to the Art in the Park. And if you didn't get the opportunity to go to Art in the Park, you can get a second opportunity to come.
Yeah, this is a good chance to do a little bit of Christmas shopping, or just kind of that fun for yourself shopping. I went to Art in the Park. I thought I was going to buy gifts, and I ended up buying stuff for myself.
Yes.
It's just one of those fun things. And so we have a lot of fun arts and crafts types, and the food, the fair food we call it.
Yeah, fair carnival food, whatever, the funnel cake, the
curly fries
or whatever they are. Yeah. So it's gonna be a great opportunity to just be out and about. Hopefully the weather will be good, and just enjoy being outdoors. Plus, if you want to expand from the Derrick floor, which is right in the middle of the heart of Artesia, you can expand to the other shops, our little nice boutiques that we have. And I believe Main Street has partnered up with some of the shops that, if you want, you can get a promotion by going and popping a balloon not a hot air balloon, but a little balloon. And inside will be either a prize or a discount, a promotion of some sort. Yeah, so to go with your shopping
So the
experience.
downtown merchants are playing along.
Yes, playing along with the whole festival.
And then at 7:30, something's happening at the Ocotillo too.
Yes, we are also a sponsor for the Ocotillo, and they are having a John Denver tribute show, which I believe is Take Me Home John Denver show, and it's by Jim Curry, and I guess he's a great performer and has done this all over the nation, and is coming down to do this great John Denver tribute. And so to continue the music experience, 7:30 at the Ocotillo, you can go and have that, and I believe tickets are $25, and they are going quick, so if you want to have the opportunity to be a part of it, it'll be a good time. And then also, if you want to move on to the Hotel Artesia, I believe one of our bluegrass bands, Duke City Swamp Coolers, will be playing there in that nighttime, 8 till whenever. Doing a show at the lounge at the Hotel Artesia.
How fun.
Yes.
This is a big weekend.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot to do. And for those of you who say there's nothing to do in this small town, you're wrong. There's a lot to do. And this is going to be one of those examples. It's a really busy weekend, from shopping to kicking back in the grass and listening to bluegrass. It's a great place to take a nap in the middle of the day.
Yeah, where we'll be.
And listen to that music. The Ocotillo is a great place to see a performance. Last year we saw a tribute show of Johnny Cash. It was phenomenal. I mean, these tribute shows, you feel like you're not seeing the real deal, so it's different, but it's a great show, no matter how you look at it. Yeah, so I'm sure John Denver will be really cool.
Yes.
And then the balloons, it's just fun to see the balloons. Even early in the morning, you get up and come out to Eagle Draw. Even if you think you're not participating, it's just fun to hang out and have coffee and visit and watch these balloons take off, and you might actually end up crewing.
Yes, exactly. And I know a lot of people feel like, Saturdays, Sundays, they're one time to sleep in on the weekend, and they work so hard all week, but we only get this once a year. So just wake up early, come and see the balloons take off, be a part of it. Maybe an hour out of your morning, and go back to sleep.
Go back to bed. Yeah, it's a really fun event. It really is. And this is different from like the Balloon Fiesta in Albuquerque, where it's packed with people.
Yeah. This is more of a local community. It's not going to be a crowded, where you feel like you're fighting the crowd and having to hold on to your children because, they're afraid they're going to get dispersed amongst the crowd. It's going to be a better, a hometown feel. It's going to be comfortable. You can get up and close to the balloons, participate with the pilots, and be able to be a more of a family atmosphere that you don't have to get with the Balloon Fiesta in Albuquerque.
And the pilots are great.
They are great. They're
all crazy, but they're great. But they're professional. They're well trained, but
every pilot,
they have fun.
Every balloon pilot I've decided is a slight daredevil a little bit.
But it's great for everybody.
Yes.
So November
4th, 5th, and 6th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then obviously Sunday, we lift off again, same thing at the Eagle Draw. However, we'll be an hour earlier because it'll be the end of daylight savings. So we'll be taking off about 7-ish in the morning. So it's a little early. It's the same thing as it was yesterday, just the clock says something different.
Yeah, right.
And then you get to enjoy it one more time before the end of the fiesta. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, Carla.
No problem.
You seem excited.
I am.
This will be your first one.
First of everything. Oh, and there's one more. On Saturday, we do have another first with our balloon festival. We're having a wedding in one of the balloons. Dave Chavez, his balloon is sponsored by the Artesia Trailblazers, and the president of the Trailblazers, David Grosnick, is actually going to be officiating the ceremony, and the couple are actually getting married in the basket, and as soon as they're married or whatever, it's official, then they'll take off in the balloon and I know.
Doesn't that sound wonderful? Yes. So there's another first for us.
Yes. So if you can't crew, if you can't, ride the balloon, at least come out and be a participant
Witness
in
this
wedding.
happy occasion.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yes.
Thanks for being here, Carla.
No problem.
And let's keep up with us here on Chamber Chat while you learn more great things about Artesia.